So in this problem, we know that CA is 50 and DB is 96. And this should have a right angle marked on it, otherwise you really couldn't answer it. So assuming that's a 90-degree angle, which you shouldn't assume, but I'm telling you that it's 90, then the 96 would be cut in half because the radius, if this went all the way through, the radius would bisect the chord. All right, so we know that not only is this 50, but we know this radius would also be 50. All radii are congruent. And then we've got a right triangle here. So we've got two options. We can either do the Pythagorean theorem or we can look for a special right triangle. If you divide both of these numbers by 2, I get 24 and 25. And I remember the 7, 24, 25, right triangle. So I would have to double 7 and get this to be 14. Then I want to figure out angle D is. Well, to get angle D, I'm going to have to use some trig. I'm going to have to use sine, cosine, or tangent. So I'm just going to go ahead and use cosine. I could have used any of them because I know this is going to end up being 14, a to the midpoint of dB. And so I'm just going to use cosine because I've got the adjacent and the hypotenuse. So you need to go onto your calculator and you need to do second cosine 48 divided by 50, which gets me 16.3 degrees. Okay, so then angle D would be 16.3, and then arc CB would be twice that because angle D is an inscribed angle, so that would be 32.6. So yeah, so there we go. So we got our three answers.